The number of Democrats this weekend who saw the dead in Texas and the rivers rise and decided it's Donald Trump's fault is staggering. Democratic politicians from across the nation, Democratic activists, and by the way, the actual weather experts have said the National Weather Service cuts that the left are blaming have no responsibility for what happened. To look at this and immediately jump to political machinations and political failures is to admit that you worship the idol of politics. Normal people do not jump to political conclusions in times of tragedy. Normal people do not wonder how government budget cuts caused girls to die and drown at a camp. Normal people do not look at a situation like this and immediately jump into the political conclusions. They pray. They contribute money. And you know the worst thing about it is that all of these people, including people at CNN and MSNBC and ABC, CBS, NBC, even the New York Times got in on the act. You know what they did? They jumped immediately to the political calculus because they worship at the idol altar of gods of politics. They ignored the heroism of the Coast Guard swimmer who saved by himself 165 people in the raging waters. They ignore all the people in Texas who stood up on their own without the government telling them what to do to save lives. They ignore all of that because they worship at the altar of politics. They are idol worshipers of the worst kind. And so they went immediately to political conclusions instead of recognizing this is a natural disaster that came upon people quickly in the middle of the night while they slept. That's what happened.